Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the Ram Longhorn. This one is a 2500 Mega Cab. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Dodge Ram here in Provo for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have the high output Cummins. That is a 6.7 liter turbo diesel inline 6. It goes through an 8-speed. It puts out 430 horsepower and then 1,075 pound-feet of torque. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the top, you guys can see we've got the cab lights with this truck. Of course, we got our 2500 heavy duty badge. And then we have the new split light design, which is very interesting to see with all of the chrome trim. You can see the bumpers chrome there as well, and that's kind of the theme of the Longhorn, is it's all chromed out. Our tire wheel setup is 285 by 60 by 20. You get these special wheels with the Longhorn. You got the black and the silver there, and then fender flares body painted. Again, more chrome here on the side. You can see the Mega Cab part of it, and then this one also has Ram boxes, which is a cool feature. It's a little extra storage container on the sides of the bed. The other side has an outlet in it, which is nice. You have coil sprung suspension in the rear, so we'll see how that affects. I'm interested to see the payload on this truck because this is like as heavy as it gets in terms of options. But there's your side profile. And then popping out back, tailgate stamping. Got the cool gate that comes with this setup. So yeah, you do have storage on the side, but then the bed's going to be a little bit more narrow with the Ram box storage. Got the Longhorn badge, limited Longhorn edition rather. Got the new style of taillights here in the rear as well. But the real showstopper when it comes to the Longhorn is the interior. So it's an interesting mix. You've got like the leather trim up top, and then you have this cloth there in the center. And look at, that is really cool looking. See the stitching that goes across there as well. Move this to the side so you guys can see the seat a little better. Limited Longhorn there. So yeah, just like the regular Limited, they've done cloth inserts, but you've got real leather on the sides. Yeah, this is cool with how they've done the trim. The Mega Cab, you can fold down the seats. You've got the two different functions there, and you can recline them as well. You don't get the ice buckets. Notice the carpeting actually matches coloration wise. Got Longhorn there on the floor mat too, and you can take out these if you just want all rubber. And then the rear passengers do get heated seats. You got USBs. Saddlebags here on the back of the seats too. More cloth trim there kind of in the center. So lots of thematic stuff added. And then this leads us up front where that whole fun stuff continues. We do have a lot of tech with this, so the mirrors extend out. There is a power adjustment function for both the top mirror and the lower mirror. You also have blind spot monitoring. You've got memory seats. Let's see the payload on this thing. 1,588 pounds of payload capacity. Gross vehicle weight rating, 10,190. And then you can see with the front seat, yeah, look at all that nice trim. Power adjustments there on the side. Got your light controls here as well. Pedal adjustment, nice wood trim there. And let's start her up. Longhorn. I've already reviewed quite a few of these Ram interiors for the 25 model year, so I don't want to bore you guys too much. Show you the Longhorn stuff. So you got nice wood trim there. And then look at the rest of the steering wheel with the nice stitching. There's even fancy stitching on the grab handle. Full digital gauge cluster, but the nice thing is look at the edges of the gauge cluster. That's custom to the Longhorn. You got nice trim all across the dash here. You can see just kind of like the custom inserts. Even the column shifter has nice stitching. And this is going to be fully loaded. So for example, we've got 360 camera system. It's got the passenger screen, which it looks so funny to have just a screen there in the center and then Longhorn on the side. But yeah, again, nice trim all across the rest of the dash there. Still have regular 2-speed transfer case. And this is the bigger screen, so notice all the controls on the bottom are integrated in the screen for the most part, except for a couple physical. And then Longhorn here as well on the center console. And this has stuff like a camera rear view mirror. And then we do have a sunroof up top too. So here's a quick look at the window sticker. You guys can see 2025. 90,205 is the base MSRP. This one does have a few options added to it. It looks like is the diesel standard? So premium leather seats. Yeah, the diesel standard equipment. You can't get a V8 Longhorn. Interesting. Anyways, 100,970 is the total MSRP on this thing. And let's see how it performs. Well, let us set off in the Longhorn. I think this might win the payload thing, because I reviewed a 2500 mega cab the other day, but that one I think had like 1700, 1800 pounds. This down at 1500, I think this might be the lowest that you can go payload wise with a 2500 Ram. But you know, that's because all this extra fancy stuff weighs, and the Ram boxes add weight. But something that someone brought up to me or in a comment was, you know, if someone wants payload, you get 3500. And you know, I do think that's fair, right? If you do want, if payload is your goal, then yeah, you just go for the 3500. But I mean, at 1500 pounds, it makes me wonder, why not just get half ton at that point? I mean, I guess if you really want the diesel. Now, the nice thing about 2500 Rams being coil sprung is the suspensions. It's comfy over the bumps, stays nice and planted. And you know, the Cummins is a really cool powertrain. It's got tons of low end torque. It's just smooth. Oh, they got a Cyber Yuck. It's a Cyber Yuck. But it does have a, I mean, it still feels like a diesel truck, but it's got a more comfortable ride than you might expect. It does have solid axles front and rear still, so you do have that to contend with. But it doesn't bounce around like other leaf sprung trucks. Which I really like. Man, I love these big diesels. Like, I understand why people, you know, these are kind of harder to daily drive because they're so big. Like, finding parking spaces is a pain sometimes. And just, you know, maneuvering through stuff, right? It's a big vehicle, but man, they're so nice to drive because you sit super high up and this is all you do. Like, you're just partial throttle and it's got so much torque and it just keeps on moving. It's impressive, and there's like an addiction part of it. It's like I'm addicted to having that low end, just massive amount of low end torque. And we got 1,075 pound-feet to draw from. Even though this is a heavy vehicle, that's more than enough to motivate it. Man, this is nice. Let's get some, wow. Yeah, see, this new high output's just overkill, but it's cool. You know, as long as the powertrain's reliable, I'm okay if it has more power. The only reason why people don't like more powerful is if more powerful means less reliable. So as long as the reliability's there, don't care. Do not care. And I actually enjoy it. I enjoy having, because again, even though I'm not gonna, in this type of truck, you're not gonna go full throttle all the time. It's nice having so much low end torque that you can just do this. You can just kind of idle through the world. Makes it enjoyable. So to sum things up with the Longhorn, I really like the Longhorn interior. I think that it makes the truck feel more premium, more special. I just wish that they would let us have like at least a blacked out Longhorn. And what I think would be even cooler is if we could get the Longhorn, and they shouldn't, this is what I think they should do. I think they should make the Longhorn interior available with, and maybe this is sacrilege, who knows, with whatever exterior you want. Just make it as an option. So like if I want to get a Ram RHO, I can get a Longhorn interior. If I want to get a limited exterior, you know, like the limited with, because this is still technically limited. If I wanted to get the Sport Appearance Limited, like blacked out everything on the outside, but in this interior, I should be able to do that. I think that would be really cool. Because I think a lot of people are, myself included, getting sick of like the all blacked out interiors. Like, yeah, you know, a lot of people like that, but it's like, I want something with a little bit more pizzazz, a little more life to it. And that's what this has. And that turn signal camera is pretty nice. Yeah, that's nice. So let me know, guys, think about the Longhorn interior. Let me guys think about the payload with this Longhorn Mega Cab. That is, with ram boxes, that's pretty much as low as you can go for payload. 1,500 pounds. Fascinating.